Hey, ladies, how are you doing? Welcome back to Blessed and Beautiful. I am Renee, and if you are a visitor, welcome so much. Thank you for stopping by my channel, Blessed and Beautiful. And today I'm going to be doing Shop My Stash number 2. So I just finished up my, I don't know what you call it, roundup, summary. So I talked about how my stash for January went, and I took out of the basket the things that I'm not going to use, that they're going to go back into my storage. And then now I have my basket ready to pull out new items that I'm going to use for the month of February. And so thank you so much for stopping by my channel. And the reason why I'm doing this is to show other people how you can rotate your items so that you don't leave purchased product in the back of the drawer that you forget about, especially if you paid a lot of money. So this also helps you to keep stock over your inventory, knowing what's in there, what needs to be replaced, what can be pulled out because you don't use it, and maybe it can be passed on to someone else who would love it more, or to a charity, or re-gift it, things like that. For the viewers, that will you will see things, and hopefully it will help you make better decisions about purchasing items in the store. If you know that I really like the items, or that they work well for me, you might want to go try that one. Or if you're seeing that I'm struggling with one of the items, or just did not work for me, if you're the same skin tone or whatever, it may help you to know, I'm not going to purchase that one. I'll pass that by. So I'm hoping that this is not just something that I'm just doing, but that we are engaging in on both sides, and that hopefully you get some good content from this video. Yes, you see this face right here? Y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, Morphe palette. This right here, yes. Oh my goodness. Just like I said, Shop My Stash. So this has been in a bottom drawer under stuff because how huge it is. Look, it covers my face. You can't even see me. Like, this is gigantic. Like, look at that. So I couldn't keep it where all the rest of my palettes are. You'll see that in a moment. So today I pulled it out because I was like, oh, you know, I know I said I was going to do Black owned businesses for the month of February, but we have Valentine's Day. And so I wanted to bring in some items as well that I could use that will help with some Valentine's Day eye looks, full face looks, you know, whatever you may need to see. So as I said, I did the 39S. Oh my gosh, y'all. Every time I picked a color, I was nervous, and then it just went like perfectly. Like, it just went perfect. So I used a mixture of these pinks down into this purple here, but I also went and grabbed that. Oh my gosh. Do you see how it's like a red? Isn't that weird? It's a matte. I've never seen a matte like change like that. That is so weird. So sometimes you look at it and it's purple, and then sometimes it's pink, and then sometimes it's like this deep red. I don't know, but I love it. That's what I have right here. I'm telling y'all, beautiful. Look at that. Excellent. So I'm so glad that I went back into this and pulled this out, because I just forgot that I used this for a while. Like, this was my go-to for a minute. Okay, these are Eyelude, I think is what it's called. Eyelude lashes. And they did a collab with a young lady named Jasmine Brown. So these are her lashes, and it was 3 in a pack. And I've worn the first set probably about 5 times. This is this is my first time for these. And in my third set, I only have 1 eyelash. I don't know where the other one is. So that is a backup. Like, if I lose one or something, it's on the inside of this little container on the back. So I know where it is. Just by chance, you know, you never know. I didn't want to throw it away and then one day be like, oh my gosh, I could have that extra lash. So, yeah. And on my lips, oh my gosh, on my lips. All right, on my lips, I have this. No, I don't. On my lips, I have Laura Geller, and this is 50 Kisses. And is there a shade? Yes, Love Blush. And so that's the pink that you see. And on the outer part, where did it go? I used my, I know I didn't put that away because I need it. It's a lip liner. 1 second. Okay, here it is. LA Girl Perfect Precision. And it's the lip liner. And this is the color Magnificent. And it's that deep, well, now that it's all covered up with the pink, but okay, so it's the deep pink color that you see going around. I used for my lid, but I also pulled it in some because that 50 Kisses was kind of bright. But that's the color there for the liner that goes around. And I also put a little bit of Marc Jacobs in the center. And this is the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Y'all, I can't see. I know the shade is called Sugar. Oh no, Sugar High. I'm sorry, Sugar High. But it doesn't tell me like if it's Marc Jacobs lip gloss. Okay, very nice, glossy, not sheer, opaque. Very nice. I love it. All right, so those are the items that I used on my face. I hope you like it. And then I'm shouting out my cousin, Dejuan, Shropshire. She is a paparazzi director of her own. She has she's moving up in the paparazzi world, and so she has her own group now. And this I got from her. So these are my rhinestone. This is so pretty, and I really like paparazzi. For those who aren't familiar, it's the jewelry that everybody is selling. I mean everybody. And it's $5 for each piece, and they're nickel free, I believe, and they're very good. But yeah, I love this. So this came with these, so this together $5. Yeah. All right, so moving back towards the basket. Here's the basket right here. Let's see if you all can see it. There we go. All right, so far these are items that it has in there, and I did like a little montage. What do you call it? I don't know. But it's showing you all the stuff that's here in the basket. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm looking at this list. And the list is just reminding me the things that I need to pick for the basket. Now, there's several things that I decided I was not going to pick that I did last time, but that I'm not going to do this time. Number one, that's liners, lip liners and eyeliners. I have so many of them, and I just feel like I don't know how my eye look is going to go. So I'd rather just be able to choose from them all than to narrow myself down to two and then they don't match. I was saying I have chosen, some black owned companies that I want to use in this basket for this month, but I also have some things that are in the mail on the way. So I'm hoping that they get here before the end of the month. And so those items will be added in, and as they come in, I will show them to you because I wanted to try to get a good representation of black owned businesses, not just makeup, but other items as well. All right. So for the eye palettes, I'm going to pull black owned businesses, and I'm also going to pull some Valentine's looking palettes, just because I know I'm going to want to do some more looks like this in the next few days, because Valentine's Day is almost here. What is it, 10 days away? Gosh, that was fast. Okay, so let me get this camera switched around and we will be ready to shop my stash. Okay. Okay, I already pulled this out. Now, I had this in my overstock where it was kind of like, less, when you do giveaways, but then you kind of run out of stuff, so you want to have some extra stuff. But this is Ace Beauty, which is a black owned brand. And look, it's Valentine's Day. I was like, oh no, we have to use this. So trust and believe there's other stuff down there that I can use for giveaways. But oh gosh, this is the hardest part about this. You gotta hold the camera and do stuff with the other hand. I'm struggling, y'all. Y'all see I'm struggling, right? All right, so that's the front of the palette, and it's Blossom Passion, and this is the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at the pinks. There's an orange there, and I've been looking at this palette back and forth so long, like, oh, I don't know if I want to keep it, but now I'm starting to have a collection of the Ace Beauty palettes. So now I'm starting to have a collection of the Ace Beauty palettes, and I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, this is going to go into the basket. Okay, so I have all right. I have 2 drawers of palettes, and remember, we're looking for black owned. Remember, we are looking for black owned and Valentine's Day. And a lot of this I got either for my birthday last year or from BoxyCharm. So I'm seeing stuff that I have not used that I need to use. Yeah. All right, so here's most of my black owned palettes are in here. Hi, look at the Oceanic palette. I haven't used that in a while. Okay, now I do have already my my Wahala 2 palette there, which I love that palette so much. It's like my fave. All right, these are all new. I got it my birthday or right after last year. Okay, this is the Nomad by Juvia's Place. And I'm looking because I don't want to use all of them, but I do want to use some of the ones that I haven't really been in yet. Like this one, I think I used it once. This is the Warrior by Juvia's palette. So this is Warrior 1, technically. And I like it because it has all those bronzy nude shades. Yeah, that one has to go in the basket. All right, let's see. Here's Warrior 2. And y'all, I can't do this. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull some palettes out. Okay, let me back up. here. Look who wants to say hello. Come here. Oh, it's my fur ball, y'all. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. He is a fur ball. Do I smell good? Yeah? So how do I smell? He always has to smell my breath. I don't know why. I had to back away from the drawers because if I didn't, you wouldn't be able to see me. All right, so we said Black-owned businesses and focus on Valentine's Day type looks, okay? So, I have my Walhalla 2 palette definitely staying in here, so that made me wonder, do I really need the Walhalla 1 palette? And I do like these purples here, but I'm really liking that Walhalla 2. But the Walhalla 2 is very what's the word? It's got a lot of blue and it's a lot of summer colors, where this still has some of my darker muted shades. So yeah, I'm gonna put this to the side because I'm not sure, because I had something else I pulled out as well. All right, next, what I was gonna pull out just to be like, yo, look what I still have. This is my first Juvia's palette. It's the Nubian 2. And these were some huge pans. That was one of the things I noticed. And then look at the colors. Awesome colors. I love these. I'm missing this like a yellowish color that was here. But if you're wondering why they look like that, I repressed them because it had gotten fairly, it looked like it was starting to break apart. And I think I've had this about 3 years. And so one of the colors had come out. I don't remember which one, but I sprayed it. Oh, it was the green one. I repressed it. So I was like, let me just do all of them because, I mean, they probably needed it. And I wiped it down. So, you know, this is looking good compared to how it looked. Let me swatch. I don't know. Like, I think I should use it because it's an oldie but goodie. So I pulled out these. Look at those colors. And I'm not supposed to be swatching. I'm supposed to be just choosing. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, let's take the bracelets off. I don't even know where to swatch. Okay, so those are the 4 colors. I'll put it in. All right, this is the Walhalla 2. So this is where my, quandary was. I'm like, I'm not using the word quandary, right? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what to do. So these are the 2 palettes. This is 1. This is 2. I love 2. Like, 2 is my favorite. So since I know I'm probably going to have this out a lot, I'm going to put that away. And I know I was thinking about the silver, but I have a backup for that, so don't worry. I think I'm going to take this one out and use this one and maybe go into these purples. And, it's not all Valentine's Day for the month, so I like this one. But when that Walhalla 2 came out, oh, that's my favorite. All right, so we're going to have the Walhalla 1. Okay, just reading a notification. I'm also going to use, I forgot I have to get quiet because Teen Editor and I just said prayer and he's getting ready to go to bed. So, this is my Cara Beauty palette that I got from TJ Maxx that day that I ran into the person who's a subscriber. So here's this palette, and I looked at all these pinks here. So I was like, this would be perfect for the Valentine's Day part, but also have some other colors for the rest of the month as well. I've been trying to figure out who owns Cara Beauty. I don't know. I'm really trying to find that out. If I get some more information, I'll let you know. But for some reason, I'm just loving Cara Beauty, and I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking it's Black owned, but it may not be. All right. This is the blush palette. This is the volume 2. So I'm going to put this one in here because it is the lighter of the 2. But I have my other palette, and I have a a palette coming from OPV that I ordered on Macari. And so I'm going to use the darker colors from that one when it comes. That's going to automatically go in here because OPV is a black owned company that I need to learn a little bit more about, but it will be my only item from that company in the basket. So I'm holding out. Hopefully it'll be here by the end of next week. All right, so now let's get into all of the other black owned palettes that I have. So I have Girl Meets Makeup. It's the only one that I have. This is it there. So definitely putting this palette in. This is going to be a happy palette month. Okay. I have my Oceanic palette by Ace Beauty. But I have an Ace Beauty palette that's coming, and I want to leave room for that one. That is my choice from BoxyCharm. It is the, I can't think of the name of it, but it's very, very colorful. That one's coming to me. It should be here by the middle of the month, hopefully. All right, so yeah, so I'm not going to put this one in because I know with the blue in there, I'll pull it all summer long. All right, this is the Ace Beauty as well, and this is Vintage Dawn. I'm trying to decide about this one. This is another one that I could use all summer long. Let's put this in the maybe pile. Because I know, next out, it won't just be black owned and I still can pull it for something else. But I know this is going to be a heavy palette month, so I'm trying to keep everything down. So definitely said that we were going to do this one. So we don't need it anymore because of the colors and it's Ace Beauty. So I'm going to leave this one in there. So this definitely is going to go into the basket. And if you look at the tones here, well, you can't really tell them here, but they're like muted purples. And I was like, that might be a cool tone Valentine's Day look. And there's kind of like this burgundy shade up here. So I have to hold it back so you can see the colors a little bit better. All right, so that is going in. All right, next from Juvia's, I have the Festival by Juvia's. Look at that. I like this palette. So I want to have a few Juvia's palettes in that are not necessarily, like big gigantic palettes, but kind of focuses around, all of her 9-pan palettes. I like this one. I also like that it has like the orange, the red, and I have some green. I want to have red, yellow, black, and green. So there's green in the other palette. Here's a yellow. So, all right, so put that to the side. The Warrior 3 by Juvia's. Oh, here's green right here. Perfect. With that dark purple. And I've been wanting to get into these colors down here. Like this is called Karama. And just like this shade, it looks like it has like a pinky purple shift to it. And I'm just intrigued. So I think, yeah, that's it right there. Let's swatch that again. I think I'm going to put this one in there. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. But look at that color. That's such a neat color. All right, so it's in the maybe pile. I like the colors in there, though. All right, this definitely is not going to go in because this is very spring-like. But this is my second Juvia's palette that I got. And this is the Zulu by Juvia's. And when I got this, I just fell in love. I love every single one of these colors. And this was a go-to for a while as far as bright colors. So I know that I will get some use out of this. So I'm going to put this to the side to wait until spring and summer. Okay. Just trying to pull everything out so it'll be here. I could show it to you. All right. So for my primers, as I said, my Banana Bright primer is almost gone, so I need to pull something in. And I did have this, the Professional primer. I do like this. This is supposed to help with pores to make them look smaller, but I like the way it feels. I definitely like the way it feels. Okay, yeah, we'll put this one in. Oh, and this is an extra Olay accent that I'm going to have to get to as well. So, okay, so I have these two right here. And then, okay, so now we're to foundation. And of course, for Black owned business, I have my Juvia's I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. And this is in the color Punta Cana, which is number 435. I really like this. It's full coverage, like I have it on today. Full coverage. You don't have to worry about concealing. None. This is really good. All right, so this is almost gone now. So I need to decide on a backup. Now, I have several foundations here because I'm always good for trying ones. Now, for Black owned, I also have this Black Radiance, and I'm not sure. Color Effect liquid makeup. It doesn't say matte, it just says oil free. Okay, so this color is Rum Spice, and oh shoot, I keep forgetting. And these don't squirt, they have like this paddle, and I like these, but they're not good coverage at all. This is more like a no makeup type of look. So that's the Rum Spice, which looks like it might be a little dark for me, just slightly. It looks like it has more red, and I have a lot of yellow undertones. But the day that I picked these up, I was like rushing. I had forgot my foundation, and I ran to Rite Aid and grabbed these two and left out real quick. So I've used them off and on, like on my no makeup days. No makeup. All right, this one I like better. It's a little less red, slightly, not by much, but just a little bit. So I will put this in to try it again just to see. I never journaled to say whether or not I like these or not, and that's what I'm trying to do, so that if I come across these products again, I can be like, nope, didn't like that one, or you know, that was bomb and it flew under the radar and it's drugstore, you know, like I would need to put that down. So I put the lighter one, you can see, of the two. We'll put this will be like summertime, or my sister, it'll go good for her. All right, okay, that's for the Black Radiance, but again, that's a makeup no makeup day. All right, so initially when I first got this was the bomb. I don't even know where the top is, but I was using it all the time. This is the LA Colors Truly Matte. Ray Ray, it's my Ray Ray. She reviewed this product, and her video is hilarious. It was like, this was like the best drugstore full matte. Like, it was everything to her. So that's what made me order it. And you know what, it might not be it in here. It's having a hard time. Okay. So that's, I think I've had this for a while as well. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember it being full coverage, but I don't know. Let's see if it oxidizes. I don't remember. I haven't used it in a while, but I do know that initially I liked it, but that's, again, it's about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was really like just starting into makeup. So, I'm not sure if I can't remember if I liked it or not. All right, and then I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation, and that's different for me because normally I don't get illuminating because it'll make me kind of oily. That's starting to oxidize a little bit. So let's put that one here. It's a little watery too. Oh yeah, that's like more my skin tone. But if you can see, this is oxidizing. So let's see what happens to that one. Okay, so here are the 5 shades. And can't really go by what my face is looking like right now because I have dark stuff on there. But let me see. Go down just a little bit. So this color right here, number 3, mocha disappears as I go past my chest, right? Here and here look pretty good. And this one, these two, definitely that one is too dark. That one's okay. This one is definitely, oh wow. All right, so that's this one right here. All right, I'm gonna try the hazelnut. It has a lot of pink in it, but I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't work, I'll go back and get this one. All right, that's it for that. Okay, foundation's done. Let me see what else is on this paper. Okay, for bronzing and blush, we're going to try this palette. This is the Iconic Face Chaser palette, and it has some light, some dark, some bronzers, some blushes. It's like, and it says that you can use them however you want, basically, because it's not really giving you any direction. So that's a little for me, but it has a blush in there, so that's good, especially since I don't have my other Saharan in here. I might need to pull from some different ones until the OPV palette comes. And then this also, oh, sorry, y'all. This also has a blush right here, okay? Alrighty. I think we are just about done. Moisturizers, primers, foundations. Yeah, we did all that. We did the eyes, serums, bronzer. Okay, let's 1 second. Okay, for bronzer this month, I'm using the Ace Beauty, the darkest bronzer that's in here. It's almost a little light for me, but I think I can get by. And I also have a bronzer in my Pure palette. So, hey, we got double duty in this palette right here. Although they seem quite light, I think I'm covered as far as bronzers go. So, oh, there's one in the over. Yeah, I'm covered. I'm good. So that's what I'll use this month. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm trying to keep that eye down here in the basket. All right, so I had to go back through everything because I forgot I have an order coming that has possibly a palette. I'm not sure, but definitely some lip glosses from the company called Becca Muse, and that should be here at my post office box now. I need to go pick it up. So what I try to go back and find the order, and it won't show me the order. It just tells me how much I paid. So basically what I'm going to do is when I pick up the order tomorrow, if the glosses or liquid lips that's in there are the same color as something that's in here, then I'll switch them out. And if there's a palette in there, if it's the same as some of this, then I'll switch them out or just add it to. Okay, so with that being said, I took some palettes out because I felt like I wasn't going to hit the ones that I really needed to hit. So the Over palette, even though I was supposed to review it, I'm not going to get to it, just not yet. If I have time, I'll pull it. But so I took that out, and I also took out the Morphe 39S. That's such a huge palette with lots of looks that I could do, but that would take away from some of the other palettes that I need to get through this month. So this is what I have left. So I have all three of the Warrior palettes, 1, 2, and 3. Those are here in the basket, okay? And I have the Nubian 2 palette, this one, and the Wahala palette, the first one. All right, so those are in. I have the Cara Beauty with the glitters, because I know that'll be for a lot of stuff in here. Right, so I have my Girl Meets Makeup, and I also added her lip gloss because that was not there. It's an orangey type shade. Alright, I have my Breakfast in Bed by Beauty Bakery, and I really would like to try to get some other products from them. I know they have some really nice liquid lip whips or something. They look amazing. Okay, and then I have for Ace Beauty, I have this palette, which is these pinky purple, green, whatever. I have this for my bronzer. This is also Ace Beauty. And then I have another Ace Beauty palette coming. It's the Nostalgia palette, and it's a lot of colors, so that one will be here. And I think that's all that's black owned. That wasn't already in here. Oh, I grabbed the Fenty setting powder. Mine is in hazelnut. I love it. Alright, so that's in here. I have my foundation from Juvia's. And I have various liquid lips and lipsticks and stuff from Juvia's here. So that will be there. I took out the NARS. I took out this NYX Burgundy because I have something covering that. These will go in. I was going to put the Fenty mascara, but I think I'm going to just wait. I don't want that to dry out while I'm using something else. Alright, I put in my Black Radiance. What color is this? It's a lipstick. It's in the color Purple Rains. And also from Black Radiance, I have a blush. I forgot about this one. This is a peach color. Okay. I have my Bombshell, because this has a blush in it that's kind of like a pinky. It says you can use this for your lips or cheek. And since it's a dark color that I know I'm not going to use after this month, probably going to stick that in there. That'll help with blush because I took the blush out. Okay, I have my Songbird lipstick. Okay, so the things that are not black owned that I've decided I want to still keep in just because of the theme of the month, I have the Truly Madly Deeply palette. I have this Iconic London palette that I just want to try because it was in my BoxyCharm box. Did I not keep it this way? This Pure palette is my go-to that stays. And I did not have any black owned highlighters except for the ones that were inside like a blush palette. So this is the BH Cosmetics highlighter palette that I'm going to use for this one. And I think I am done. Alright, just add some additives because I took the silver palette out. And I don't have that purple palette. I have the Lilac Lot, and I have Spoke Show because this has a black and a silver in here that will help me with, on the palette. It has a white, okay, it has a white, it has a black, there's two blacks. One is just plain and one that has some specks in it, and then I have some grays, and these three silvers and grays down there. I figured that will, give me that deep smokiness that I'm looking for. So, these are not going in. These are, this won me over. So, that's going in there. This is Sephora. Alright, that's it. So, I am now going to bed. Let me show you my basket. This is the basket for the whole month of February. So I look forward to seeing you all at the end of the month to tell you what things I liked, which things I didn't like, which things were the bomb, and we'll do this all over again in March. So